Kurt back with you here to talk about boot camps. And let's hit a second aspect of boot camps. Let's talk about the who. We talked about the why. Let's talk about the who. Who's going to be there? Who's going to be hosting? Who's going to be speaking? Lots of different types of people that you want to have there. But let's talk first about getting the right speakers there, because that's going to get the right audience there. So at all of our boot camps, you want someone there from our company that can represent, you could call it a state of the company address, but someone to give an update on, especially for the new people, where we've been, where we are, and where we're going as a company. And that could be one of our CEO, Travis Garza. He's one of the best. Our CIO, Chief Integration Officer, Sean Hopkins. Stephen Millman, our Director of Sales for North America, one of our 3 regional directors. But someone that can speak to the power and stability and strength of this company that they potentially could be joining. And then you want to have someone to speak about our products. You need to have somebody at the boot camp that is going to build belief and understanding that we have one of the greatest products that's ever been created for the nutritional benefit of humans. Our culture, our population suffers from a deficiency in fruits and vegetables. We don't eat enough fruits and vegetables. The world eats too much processed food. Sometimes because of cost, unhealthy food's cheaper, or it could be because it's not available in good quantities where the climate they're in, or maybe they don't like the taste of all the good stuff, okay? So most people need to bridge the gap between what they do eat and what they should eat. And you want to have a healthcare professional, doctor, nurse, chiropractor, pharmacist. Maybe you want to have a fitness professional, a dietitian. But sometimes it's just a mom who's committed to who's done her research, done her homework, and is committed to feeding her family well and being the matriarch of the kitchen and the diet and the groceries in their house, okay? But somebody that's going to be able to reference our 48 clinical research studies, talk about our product, how it's developed, what it is, why it's unique, why there's nothing else out there like it, and you want to make sure you're covering that topic is the second part of the boot camp. And then as Jay Martin used to say, what else? The other thing you want to cover in a boot camp is you want to cover the 3 main aspects that our business evolves around, and that is retailing. That's the building and acquisition of a customer base. And I love to call it a family customer base because I really believe that we're after healthy families and healthy homes, and there's multiple customers in each of those destinations. So we got to be retailing. We have to be recruiting. If you want to do something beyond what you can build yourself, and you want to be a part of inspiring healthy living around the world, and you want to build a business bigger than you can achieve alone, you're going to need to recruit some people. So we want to have some training and some education so that we can teach people, what does it look like to recruit somebody? How do you onboard them? What are the things you ask them to get them interested? How do you overcome their questions and answer all the things that are important to them? And then how do you get them started? What is the first week? Really, what is the first 24 hours? What is the first week? What is the first 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, and 6 months look like for that brand new person? And then you want to train. That's Jay Martin, our founder's 3-legged stool. Retail, recruit, and train. That's that duplication cycle. So then we want to train them on the different aspects of our business, whether it's the healthy starch for families, maybe it's on Juice Plus Luminate and cognitive health and how to share a sample with someone and bring them on board. Maybe it's how do you get somebody to sales coordinator to our top commission level in 90 days. Maybe it's the art and use of a 3-way call. Maybe it's how to use Zoom events to launch your business. How to have a salad in a jar party, how to have a sourdough event. Connecting gut health to sourdough and gut health to what our amazing product does for gut health. So you want to train on all those aspects. And then the final piece that as an attendee you want to have to benefit from, and as a host you want to make sure it's done well, is you want somebody to wrap it up that's going to bring personal growth, motivation, maybe some time management and calendar planning, but it's going to bring the rhythms of our business into focus and clarity and give someone a belief that they know what the next step is, the next week, the next month. And one of the things I love talking about is, learning how to manage your month and building the power of that month to create your paycheck to build your business, okay? So you want to cover all those things. You can do it we usually have about 9 speakers at our boot camps, and we break it into 4 sessions. Friday night, it's 1. Saturday morning is 2. Saturday afternoon is 3. And then Sunday morning is 4, okay? So, and we usually do something fun Saturday night. But the who is really important. And here's something that you're going to want to connect with here. And this is the who. Your speakers, the best speakers to invite are ones that are going to bring team with them, because not only are you going to get an amazing training, but that person is going to benefit so much because their team is going to see them in the front of the room leading the way. And that grows their trust and loyalty and following as a leader. Okay? So that's the who, and we're going to have part 3 in our series on boot camps coming up next.